Hello guys, today we will be talking about the movie called The Invisible Man. And this movie actually was not a bad movie, considering I do not really like horror movies all too much. But The Invisible Man is basically, can be summed up to this. Basically this guy who dated his own suicide, a crazed scientist. This guy basically uses his power to become invisible and stalk his ex-girlfriend and terrorizes her the whole time. The police will use to believe her story until he basically comes and now starts beating her up at the place and beats up the police. And then the police are like, okay, fine, we believe you finally. Okay, we finally believe you because even though he's the one, even though he was the one that killed the sister and stuff, and you know, yeah, it was all her fault. There were hundreds of witnesses that saw the knife just move out of nowhere and she didn't even touch it. That you know there as well. Or if ain't no one was looking, it was a restaurant, but at least someone must have saw the knife move out of nowhere. But that's the only part. Sometimes it just doesn't make any sense. And then basically she fights back against the thing and realizes it was not the person, and the actual person at the end of the movie was kidnapped by the person that no one was suspecting. It was the big twist villain, and basically the guy basically kills himself at the end, so he dies anyway. So yeah, that's The Invisible Man summed up for you. It's it's not a very complex movie, and yeah, that's basically it. So this movie is good. The scenes where he's basically the scenes where he fights against the Invisible Man, I think are pretty cool. How the Invisible Man beats up people because they can't see him. So yeah, he basically makes a suit, that makes himself invisible. I thought that was a cool take. This guy just makes a suit to beat up people, and everybody thinks it's just her imagination or it's her doing it. But then I realized and it's basically this guy who is with a suit that's been doing this the whole time. And yeah, that's basically it about this video. And Invisible Man, I will give this movie a 8 out of 10. Goodbye.